people and culture are inseparable. For culture, it is the way and identity of the people, no matter the zone, the altitude, or the clan. In recent times, due to the high rate of borrowed Western culture, communities are beginning to lose touch of the originality of the attitudes and behavioral characteristics of their progenitors.
East, West, home best. You must obey your culture, you must maintain the culture of your forefathers. That is identity. Without culture, without identity, you are nobody. You cannot be Mr. Oyibo where you don't have a Nigerian. You must have a home where you are brought up from.
The Aboh people channel their energy to reviving and maintaining their culture in order to hand it over to their younger generation.
One, it reminds me of what we used to see when we were younger, and seeing what is happening now. There is a departure of the original thing we see from what we are seeing now. So we are going back to work very hard to see that we revive most of our cultural heritage that are going to extinction. Luckily for us, the President General of the Aboh Development Union have taken the right step. So having invited us and we have seen the challenges faced in reviving our culture, we are going to partner with him, not just Aboh Kingdom, because what affects Aboh affects most of the communities in Ndokwa East. So we are going to partner with the leadership of the Aboh Kingdom to ensure that this revival takes place.
You can see it's showcasing a different cultural heritage from different backgrounds. And because of the Aboh Development Union, they've gone out of their way to make sure that this culture does not go into extinction. So they are trying to pass from one generation to the other generation. That's exactly what they are doing here. The community to come at the mass to showcase what they have. And for the community itself, the youth to be conscientized, to give them the importance of the culture.
Aboh, a community situated by the River Niger bank, with an elevation of about 24 meters above sea level, and is the headquarters of Ndokwa East local government area in Delta State.
Aboh as a town is so important to the Ndokwa nation because At one point in time, it was our center of civilization and leadership. And they have so much rich cultural heritage that are gradually going to extinction. So the concept of the leadership of the Aboh Development Union to revive this cultural gathering is a commendable one. So get our elites of the kingdom to invest money, time, so that more innovation and creativity will come into play, so that we can go back to the original state of our culture.
In the spirit of oneness and patriotism, Aboh indigenes hold their cultural fiesta every October 1st, which coincides with Nigeria independence, to appreciate their gods and ancestors.
What we are doing today is independence celebration. We are simply marking the independence celebration. Since I became the PG, I decided to mark every independence with different cultural activities to showcase our different cultures.
So the thing what we dey do today is 1st October, when Nigeria take themselves for England. So now we dey do today. So last year we do am, 3 years we do am. Last year we do am. This year too we dey do am.
It is Aboh Cultural Fiesta, trying to showcase their culture on this day of our independence. And Aboh is a land that is full of so many cultures. They are rich in culture.
The town hosted a large crowd of high caliber of friends and well-wishers during this year's cultural fiesta. The Aboh Cultural Fiesta featured the unique dance steps of the people, the popular Egwu, a historic, traditional, age-long dance steps of the people that the first president of Nigeria, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, was very enthralled with, that he adopted the dance and took the then troupe to many of his official engagements in the 1950s and 1960s.
Our number one dance in Aboh is Egwu. That's our number one dance in Aboh. The rest are subordinate to Egwu.
Small children for school dance Egwu dance because na im be Aboh dance. As we dey teach them so, if we go, then go start am. And so the Egwu be.
There were also other dynamic cultural dances by the people.
culture is the way of life of the people. I will encourage them to really be integral in their culture. Know their culture very well. And you know, when you know your culture well, you will be cultured man. Aboh is a peace-loving place, and I would want them to continue in their peace, so that Aboh culture can grow to the nooks and crannies of the nation.
Masquerading is another gifted trait of the community. There were different colorful and graded masquerades.
All this social aspect. We don't believe in fetish. There's nothing fetish. To my understanding. I'm not inside the masquerade. As I'm watching, I don't see anything fetish.
Ijele, no be juju. This egwu amara for Aboh, na im be Aboh dance egwu amara. You not see this my cloth. Not be today than do am. Amara egwu Aboh. So na im no juju inside.
The high point of masquerading was the appearance of a big masquerade named Ijele, hugely dressed in fantastic pattern material of different colors and a few sculptural pieces attached that stands it out.
Like the Ijele I see here, we are just reincarnating it. Ijele existed here in the ancient time, but in recent time we don't have the Ijele. So I brought it back now. We have Ijele. That's the biggest masquerade.
With what is going on here, it shows that the community is still holding back to their culture. And from history, you know that without any community without culture, that culture does not exist. But what we have seen here today, it shows that the community are really behind their culture.
The boat regatta, wrestling, swimming, and other activities were fun-filled experience.
Go!
The swimming competition is our way of life. The partner of Aboh, the little one-man water taxi, is our fastest means of movement. Those days we move with this boat to different parts of Nigeria, even up to the north. We used to have a very serious trading partnership with Abanikaka in Ondo State. So those days use the small bojo. You are going to Abanikaka, where you meet river, you put it down. Where I meet marshy ground, you put it down. Where I meet hard ground, you carry it on your head until you get Abanikaka. To negotiate for customers who will buy a yam. Then when it's flood season, you now take the yam to your customers with big boats.
The event brought fun seekers to Aboh Kingdom, giving the agrarian community a high spark of joyful activities.
We were so busy, and today is October 1st, that is Independence. We saw that this festival, that is water, that is a pandering boats that is around the water, and also swimming of the river. That is what we saw. I enjoy it very much.
Worthy of note about the Aboh people is their farming prowess. Their farm produce contribute immensely to the feeding of both the community, neighboring towns, and villages in the state and nation in general. Some of their major agricultural produce are yam and cassava. Also, being located by the river bank is an added advantage to the community, as their most notable means of transporting their goods is through the water, which they say doubtlessly is safe and convenient. Aboh is basically into fishing, wood sawing, and oil mining. A visit to Aboh Kingdom in their next cultural fiesta promises to be more fun with unforgettable nostalgic experience, so say the organizers.